They do. Hey, everybody. Say what? Okay, great. Hey, you guys. Sorry for the ones who was here at 7. I was still running around the house. Dinner was late. But we here. So happy Monday. Happy Monday. How has everybody's day been? Hey, Diddy. Hey, LaShawn. Look at that. LaShawn ready. She done did the StreamYard thing where I can see her name. All right. So I won't waste any more time. We're going to go ahead and pray it in. And then we'll be ready to rock. So, Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful Monday. The weather was just right. Thank you for answering any prayers that were answered today. Blessings anybody who was blessed today. Just thank you for being God and really just showing up and showing out whenever you see fit. And I ask that you bless this session today. Let it, flow into their hearts and their minds and their ears so that they can have understanding and be able to operate in wisdom as they make different marketing decisions that will best benefit their businesses for the best REI on their investment, whether it's time or money. So I thank you in advance and just increase in me and decrease me so that I may be able to bring the value that's necessary. In Jesus' name, amen. What is hot links, LaShawn? That's what y'all having for dinner? Hey, I need y'all to keep it down. You keep it down. What are hot links? All right, so y'all go ahead and grab your tablets, grab your pens, grab your note section in your phone, whatever you need to Hey, summer girl, how was work? Y'all tell me how y'all day was. Y'all don't be telling me, and we may need to have some other prayers going on. Y'all might have some prayer requests, whatever the case may be. So y'all let me know how y'all day was, and y'all grab some paper, some pen, something to take some notes on, because I'm gonna be rolling. We're gonna use our 2 hours to the max potential tonight, and so we can get all the value we need. They all beef and delicious. Beef is good. Let me see. Hot links from California. Oh, okay. So like them sausage, them real sausage. I see what you're saying. Those do look like they may be good. I already know some. But God, let's shine. That's right. So let's just jump into it. So today we're gonna talk about marketing techniques. If you know a marketing technique, go ahead and drop it in the comments. So as promised, this is talking about free ways to build a real estate business. And so I'm talking to all my people who don't got X amount of money to be able to spend on this business. And so when we're talking about marketing, we're gonna go from cheapest or low cost to no cost to the most costing, okay? And so with that, it all depends on what your ultimate goal is. And so let me recap, okay? So I told you guys this weekend that you need to focus on finding 50 properties driving for dollars. I told you guys Friday that we're only going to be working on 50 properties at a time, okay? And the reason for that is we're not going to be, spreading our time and energy and money over so many prospects that we don't even know what's going on. And so by focusing on a small amount that's one, affordable, or close to free, and you know exactly what's going on with your prospects, what's going on with them, who you don't talk to, what the conversation was like, why you haven't gotten a contract signed for them, that kind of thing. And then once we've exhausted that 50 records, then we're going on to the next 50, or just fill in as many as that fell out because we got them on the contract, okay? And so the goal is to make sure that we are exhausting our records and not leaving any money whatsoever on the table, and not frivolously spending because we don't have a budget in mind, or we don't have an actual goal that we're trying to reach with this. We're just kind of, shooting a shotgun and whatever the pieces lay is wherever they may lay. And so we want to be snipers where we are intentional about what we're doing, and we know exactly, like I told you guys at the beginning with the fish analogy, when we're going fishing and we take our net, we want to make sure no fishes are falling out the net. And so if we have a certain size net that we know we're capable of pulling this size net up, depending on how many fish get in, we don't need multiple people in the boat to pull it up. We're able to do this by ourselves, as far as just resources are concerned. Then that's why we're keeping it small at that 50. And so if you got 50 properties or property owners to market to, then drop in the chat, I got my 50. And this could be old lists that you pull that skip trace. This could be driving for dollars that you did this weekend or before. Whatever the case may be, I just need to know that you have 50 property owners that you can market to. All right, LaShawn got her 50. Nora got her 50. If you don't got your 50, I need to know why in the comments and what we need to do to get you to where you need to be. Dee got her 50. Hey, Kayla. Somebody's at 22. Facebook user, can you, I'm going to share my screen for everybody who's on the Facebook Live. I got Facebook up on. No. All right. So if you're on Facebook and you're watching the live, this is what I need you to do right quick. Every time you come in, if you haven't watched live on this yet, this is what you need to do. So you come over, this is me live. So you go out to live, okay? You come in, this is what you need to click on, okay? This is going to give StreamYard permission to see your name so that when you post a comment, it's not just saying Facebook user, but it's saying your name, okay? So that way I ain't got to say, who is that? So go ahead and come out the live and then click this right here and then come back in and then you should be good, okay? Okay, Denise. Yeah, go ahead and do that for me right quick. So Denise, you got, you got 22. So that's good. Anybody else? Okay, she said she need a day or two, then she's gonna get her 50. Okay. That's fine. Anybody else? Because that's only 1, 2, 3, 4 answers. Summer, did you get your 50? Kayla, did you get your 50? Didi got hers. And nobody else done commented yet. Y'all let me know in the comments because I want to make sure that nobody's getting left behind. I'm trying to tell y'all, so I'm going to give y'all some time. Kayla, you did tell me that. Okay, sorry. Got it. Did you ever pull any list? Because you do got to test the link with list that we found you, so that you can find 50 on that and roll with that. Because if we need to put on pause, message me right quick on Facebook, and that way I'll know. Because if anybody, is able to participate, wants to participate, I don't want you to get lost in the sauce to get left behind, because we're going to be hitting it hard for the next couple of weeks. Once we get into marketing, you guys are going to be having your own stuff going on as far as leads is concerned. And so when we get into lead support, where, I get on the phone with your sellers, I help you out, then you need to be ready for that, or you're going to be, left behind. And then it gets to the 90-day mark, and you still ain't even started your first marketing campaign. So I don't want any of that for anybody who wants to participate, okay? Summer, she got her 30. Okay, cool. All right. So if y'all didn't watch the video in the Facebook group yet, today is going to be a shorter week. We're going to do 3 days this week. So today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And then I'm going to be out of town this weekend. And so once we go over these 3 days, y'all going to have enough to take some action on, okay, Kayla, on what to do, while you're away. So I need you guys to take Thursday and Friday to be working on the marketing campaign based on the action steps that you get over the next couple of days. Okay. And then I've set up your accountability group. So I need to see some activity going on in the groups. Okay. And if you get stuck, I need you to hold it to Monday or whatnot. The only thing that you should be doing is prospecting and reaching the 4 pillars. Don't be trying to give offers and stuff unless you're giving offers before. But if you're brand new, all I need you to do is make calls and get information. Okay? Everybody with me? Oh, honey, I'm in the wrong thing. All right. All right, got it. Thanks for the love, Auntie Deidre. So yes. All right, so everybody's with me. All right, so let's get into yes, Ashley. What's the question? I'm glad you stopped me because I was about to get rolling, girl. What's the question, Summer? Is it better to drive early in the morning? You already know it's better, Summer. So as soon as that sun come up, you need to be hitting the pound of that pavement, girl. Bless you. Bless you, baby. And I know you can only drive on weekends because you work during the week. So that's good. Yes, because you went out too late. So if you're driving for dollars, it's best to go early in the morning. So as soon as the sun comes up, probably about 7 o'clock or whatever, you need to be in the car. And then it's about to be summertime and stuff. So our mornings is about to be earlier. So as soon as that sun start peeking through them clouds, you need to be getting ready. No, Diddy is not rude to cold call on Sundays. No. All right, so let's talk about the different marketing techniques. All right, and so marketing technique number one, as far like I said, we're gonna go to lowest to highest as far as cost is concerned. So the lowest would be cold calling. Why? Because you could get a list for somebody. All right. So say for instance, I got data. I'm telling y'all right now, and that's another thing I want to address. If you don't have the time to go out, you don't got no car, you don't have the resources like a computer or something to go out here and find your leads, whatever kind of conflict you're coming up with or whatever, you need to message me. Okay. So I got over 100,000 records, that I have available, as far as process is concerned. Now, all 100,000 aren't skip trace, but I got a good big that skip trace, and they just sitting there. Okay. So if you say, Mashika, I don't have a list, I don't have the money, I don't have nothing, then you need to reach out to me and say, Mashika, I need something. Okay. So with that being said, that's one way where you can still do marketing. You can still generate leads by partnering up with somebody who has the resources. So you ain't got no money for skip tracing. You ain't got no money to pull a list. You don't have no money to, do anything as far as just getting prospects. Then you need to be reaching out to somebody who does. Okay. So people like Nori, she has data. LaShawn, she just said she could pull a list if anybody needs. You just have to skip trace it. And I have stuff as well. Now I'm gonna show y'all something right quick, okay? I'm gonna show y'all something right quick. Let me knock it off here. This up is up. What is your favorite lead? Look at the squad up. Okay, let me show y'all something. If you're not in this group, you need to get in it. All right, check this out. This group is, let me go back. My nose itching, y'all. I apologize. All right, creative financing with Pace Morby. Pace Morby is my real estate mentor. I bought into his mentorship and I never looked back. So we're not talking about buying into a mentorship though right now. We're talking about a community that he has built out in order to, whoa. See, there we go again with the foolishness. How did I do that last time? I don't even remember. Oh, here it is. Woo. All right. So, like I was saying, this is a group where he built out a community where people want to collaborate with other people. Okay. So, you come in here, you join this group. Okay. You type in list and you see what pop up. This person right here, she said that they have pre-foreclosure list available. She said, let's squad up or JV to help people in need. So they did a Zoom video. They did a script. They give you a form. And then she's going to send you the list once you fill out this form. Okay? Boom. This person said that they are willing to skip trace a list for you with no charge. She said they looking to join a Zoom or Google Meet call availability. So y'all come in here, y'all see, hey, what market are you in? For the people who not in a group yet, because it's not enough people in your market. There's somebody looking for somebody right there, and he willing to skip trace for you for free. This person right here, that was the same person above. She said she done sent out the list and to check out your spam. All right. This person, he said that he's looking to help people with their first deal. He said he got list to call, a script. He said he'll handle follow-up, dispo, and closing a buyer. He said we are looking for people to get in the game and provide us with leads to close. And so he said, if you're interested, drop your email below. Okay. Let's see. Right here, it says, who is in the Dallas-Fort Worth market? They're a sub-2 student, and Pace gifted us a list to call. So if you're a newbie, DM me for details, and we can squad up. So he's going to give you access to the list if you say, hey, I want to work with you. Let's see. Attention wholesalers. They have a fresh list to call and a hungry buyers list. Okay. So if you close less than 5 deals, let's squad up because he got a list that you can call. So if you go down, you keep scrolling, you're gonna see more than one of these posts available for you to be able to tag team with somebody to say, you know what, I don't have the resources and things, but I got time. I don't have the money and things, but I got time. And I saw your post in the creative financing group. I just want to know what the deal is. Now, I caution you, okay? Because everybody's personality is different. You're not going to get a Mashika when you deal with these people because I'm the only Mashika. Okay? So do your due diligence with these people and say, hey, Mashika, she put me on this group. She told me that if I reach out to people who are making these kind of posts, then I'm in the right place and I can, make things happen. All right. So with that being said, I would like to get on a phone call with you to kind of see if we vibe, if this is something I could be doing because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time. And so when we get into this, I want it to be long term until I get, on my feet and get to where I'm trying to go. Okay. So don't just go on there and message somebody. You come back to me and say, Mashika, they scammed me. They didn't pay me my money on the deal. They didn't do nothing. No, when you first go in, you let them know, like, hey, I'm not playing no games. I'm serious. My time is valuable. I'm looking for X amount of dollars, or not even looking for X amount of dollars. Just ask them, what are you willing to pay me? Like, what's the split on this? What are we talking as far as money-wise? Because, time is money. We all know that. And I want to bring value to your company, but I don't want to feel myself being bamboozled at the end of it, okay? Because everybody ain't honest, and everybody ain't, 100%. Okay. So if you want to take a chance, go ahead, but like I said, do your due diligence. Okay. So that's one free way of finding leads that's already skip trace. And you ask them, you say, hey, I can't skip trace nothing, so I need these leads to be skip trace. Okay. And then you could go into these groups and you say, hey, I'm new to real estate. You can just make a post. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all. And we're gonna check it by the end of by the end of what's the name? Alright. Watch this. Cause y'all I don't think y'all be believing me like talking about, hey y'all, I'm looking to restart my real estate business and I need to partner with someone who has lists that are already skip traced and ready to go. You know what? We're not even finna do that. Because this ain't about me. I'm good. All right. So, hey, y'all. I have some partners that are looking to partner or work with sub 2 students who have lists that they need called to help with lead generation. Our partners are looking to work with sub 2 students who have lists that they need called to help with lead generation. And I ain't even gonna put it on the sub 2 student. I'm looking to work with anyone who have lists that they need called to help with lead generation. Anyone need help? And watch this. We're gonna check it now in the few, okay? So that way y'all ain't even gotta, have the confidence to come in here now. So I'm gonna just put y'all on the people. All right. So that's done. So we're gonna see what they're gonna say. Okay, and you'll be amazed at how many people willing to do it. But like I said, do your due diligence. So that's one. Now you got to be willing to cold call. You got to be willing to either press a button on a text and then just try to do different things and just let them know, like, hey, I'm new. I've never cold called or anything like that. I'm trainable. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm very comfortable with just prospecting first. And when I say prospecting, I mean calling somebody and say, hey, Mashika, are you interested in selling your house on 123 Main Street? And I said, you know what? I have been thinking about selling my house over there. What you got to offer me? Well, first and foremost, I would like to get a few key pieces of information to help us come up with an offer. And so could you please tell me about, when you're looking to sell that property? Okay. And they may say, March 15th. Oh, wow, that's right around the corner. What has you wanting to sell so fast? Well, I got these tenants in here. They ain't been paying their rent. And my mortgage is coming up. I got several mortgages. I'm over leveraged. I just bought 2 new rentals. I just went over on my rehab budget, and I just need to. I need some relief. So whatever cash I could get real fast is fine by me. Okay, boom. Clearly, she has motivation. So could you tell me more about the condition of the property? Well, they've been in there for about 5 years. And, tenants, being in there 5 years, I ain't going in there renovating every year. So you're going to need some little bit of work. So I say you might need to do the bathrooms, touch up on the floors a little bit, paint, may need to do a little something here and there with the kitchen. But majority should just be like some light stuff like paint and carpet. Okay, cool. So that sounds easy enough. Thank you for being open and honest about that. All right. So what price are you looking for? Well, like I said, I need cash fast, so I need a couple thousand to help with these rehabs that I got going on. So 60,000, it should do it. Okay, 60,000, got it. All right, and then last but not least, let's see, we don't do timeline, condition, motivation, and price. All right, that's it. So when you call these people, that's all you getting is those 4 things. Okay, you getting your price, your motivation, your timeline to sell, and your condition. That's it. 4 things. And once you got on 4 things, you get off the phone. Okay. So boom. Hello, Mrs. Johnson. I'm calling about your property on 123 Main Street. Okay. Hey, yes, I am interested in selling. Okay, great. So I got a few pieces of information I need to go over so that I can formulate an offer for you, based on your situation and what you're looking to do here with this property. Okay, got it. So could you please tell me more about the condition? All right, condition, got it. Could you please tell me more about, what price you're looking to get for this property? Boom, got it. All right, could you please tell me about when you're looking to sell this property? All right, got it. And then last but not least, you seem like you got a good thing going here. What really got you interested in selling? Was it just because I called and reached out to you, or is it something else? And then you get out the phone. And so you end it by saying, thank you for your time today. So I'm going to take this back to my team, and we're going to come up with an offer for you based on this information that we've gathered today, and we'll be in touch. You enjoy the rest of your day. Have a highly blessed and favored Monday. And that's it. Okay. How do you end the call once you get? I just told you, Nora. Okay. So don't say a few days and then you never reach out to the people. So it should literally take you probably 24 to 48 hours to reach back out to these people if you're doing what you need to do. Okay. And so again, when do we run comps? When do we figure out ARV? When do we figure out ARV? When do we run comps? No, Nora. Yes, LaShawn. Thank you. Yes. So after that first call, when you qualify them and you say, okay, they're clearly motivated, let me see if what they're asking is, in our ballpark as far as what we can actually offer them. And so that's when you do comps, okay? So you may be able to do your comps, after that call or after you're done running through your list for today, and then you call them back first thing tomorrow and give them the offer, okay? Everybody with me on that? All right, so say for instance, you call Mrs. Johnson, she didn't answer the phone. Okay. So what you could do is either leave a voicemail. Now, me personally, I don't like leaving voicemails, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to. All I say is if you leave a voicemail, make sure that their name is being said on that voicemail. If it's just a general voicemail or it's literally like silence, because I don't know how that happens, but silence and then a beep, then don't leave a voicemail. I would just rather text them and say, hey, is this the owner of such and such property? Okay. So you don't, when you call them and you get an answer, you don't have to say, hey, is this the owner? You could just say, hey, I'm looking to speak to Mrs. Johnson, or hey, I'm looking to speak to Bill. Call them by their first name so it could feel familiar, like you sounded from like a friend from across the way. Okay. So hey, Mashika. Hey, is this Mashika? Yes, it is. I was reaching out about your property address. Okay. That's all you got to do. All right. So say, Vincent, she don't answer. I hear her name on the voicemail message. I'm gonna leave her a voicemail, and then I'm gonna text her. Okay. Because if you like me, you don't check your voicemail until maybe about a month later. Okay. So text them because they'll see the text way quicker than they listen to their voicemail. Okay. So text them. All right. Then what you're gonna do is the next day you're gonna call them again and text them again. Okay. So what I'm going over right now is called a marketing flow. And y'all, let me get y'all the slideshow for my visual people because I don't want to be losing y'all. And y'all be like, what she say? So hold on. Come on now. All right, here. Marketing methods. That's what I call this. And then we're gonna get a new slide. And then we're gonna go over 4 pillars. And then I'm gonna say condition, price, timeline, and then motivation. All right, and then I want to just circle back for a minute. Let me share my screen for y'all. So I want to circle back for a minute because when y'all come out the gate, I don't want y'all to be fumbling over your words or sounding like, oh, I'm new to this. So motivation, I put that in the end for one reason. One reason being, if you're talking through them and you're asking them probing questions, and when I say probing, I mean a question that's gonna get them talking. Okay. So on your calls, you should be the one that's talking the less because they should be giving you all the information. Now, this is not happening on the first call and they're guarding and they're closed up. Don't feel bad about it because you're new to it, okay? And so you want to get better over time, but you want to focus on like what's going on in the call. You want to listen. So I encourage you, when you take your calls, take notes. Okay, have your piece of paper and a pen and jot down what they're saying. And if you don't understand what they're saying, you ask them again, or you say, when she brought up the fact that her tenants aren't paying. Oh, really? My, I'm sorry to hear that. How long has that been going on? And I noticed that you said that it's affecting your mortgages and stuff. So are you behind on any other mortgages? Would you be interested in selling any other properties to lift that financial burden? How are all your other properties going? Are your tenants paying there? And steady ask questions, okay? Until you get to the nitty gritty. To once you in that call, you know exactly what's going on. To the point where you don't need to ask them, well, why are you selling this property? She just told you everything. She behind on the tenants are behind on their rent. They haven't been paying. Her mortgages are coming up. She can't afford her mortgages, and then she just bought two other rehabs, and so she's not really an experienced investor, so much so that she is over leveraging herself. Okay. And she doesn't have a cash reserves where she can kind of dip in to help her in a financial constraint like this. And so as long as you get that condition out of them, the price, the timeline, and I would start like this. So I would start with that timeline because this way how to keep the conversation going. All right, so timeline, I'm gonna give you some extra notes. Say for instance, they say a year. All right. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. I'm gonna call y'all back in a year if that's okay. But in actuality, you call them back, in 6 months to see if that timeline has kind of come up a little bit. All right. So you gonna end the call. All right. So condition, you're gonna get that. That's pretty straightforward. And then you're gonna get the price after condition. Okay. And then as you talk to them, you already have that motivation. If you ain't had no kind of playing point, then that's when you ask, like, hey, what got you selling this property? Seems like you got a good thing going. Why you want to sell? Because they ain't brought them no problems to you. Does that make sense to everybody? Pull up my eyes. Does that make sense to everybody? Y'all done got some comments on y'all post. So I got two people that already said yes. Shani, I got a girl. Her name Candy Michelle. She in North Carolina. Is you in this group? Let me see. You sure are. I don't know if you in though. If you're gonna get the notification, but I tag you in the post. So yeah. So people be needing it. Okay, Summer, you with me. Thank you, Summer. So moving right along. All right. And if y'all want me to put y'all on the people, y'all let me know. And just message me on Facebook and I'll hook you up with some people, okay? And if you want to just deal with me, y'all better let me know that too. All right, so we got our 4 pillars. So next, after we get our 4 pillars, so we get the comping. So we comp subject property, and then come up with ARV, formulate offer, call back within 24 to 48 hours. All right, now y'all remember, time kills all deals. So if you sit on this thing for over 48 hours and you ain't called back that seller and somebody else done picked it up and gave them back an offer, then that's on you. Okay? You got this group, you got me. So when we get into where I open up the floor for y'all to have lead support, then y'all need to be bringing y'all stuff to the table so we can help you get back to your seller with an offer. Okay? So you get to conference and then you'll be good. So one or two things can happen. The seller can decline your offer. Okay? So after that, let's get you a new slide. And if I'm going too fast, y'all let me know. So after that, after offer, the seller can accept, the seller can decline, the seller can give you a counter offer. All right, now I would say it's rare that a seller will accept, and it's rare that a seller will counter offer you. But it's very more than likely they're going to decline you. But when they decline, you need to ask them why. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, why won't that offer work for you? And they'll tell you. Maybe it's too low, whatever the case may be. Okay. How close can you come? Y'all like that question, don't y'all? How close can you come? All right. And then what's next? As I asked them, how close can they come to that offer? What comes next? So what do I do next? After I say how why y'all need to tell me I got typos? Y'all don't really, fool with me like that. I see that. How close can you come to that offer? What do I say next? After my seller, give me a number. Or they may say, you know what, I can't come close. My number is my number. So either you can do it or you can walk. Because somebody gonna buy it. What comes next? I was cold calling today. When they declined, I was so stuck. So I said, okay, thanks. Didi, glad you're here, girl. Past the 15-minute mark. Glad you were here, girl. So now you know. So if somebody declines, you ask them, well, Mr. and Mrs. Stella, why doesn't that offer work for you? And then you wait for the answer. Okay, got it. I understand completely. How close can you come to that offer, though? Got it. Okay, well, I just want to come back to the table with my team and, bring them back this new information that I gathered from you because we gave you the offer today and see what we can do for you because I don't want to leave you here, with this property, especially if you really want to sell. And so let me, get back with my team, have a discussion, put our heads together to figure out if we can come up with any other options for you because maybe cash won't work. And if not, we won't waste your time anymore and we'll send you on your way so that you can be available to someone else, and that'll be that. So Didi, I want you to call them back tomorrow. And you tell them, you say, you know what? I talked to my partner, Mashika, and she said, she would, we gave you the offer and things of that nature, but she wanted me to reach out to see, If there's any way that we could come up with something else for you. So could you tell me more about why you declined our previous offer, and and so you just stopped there. Why did you decline our previous offer? Got it. Okay. Is how close can you come to that offer? Okay. Or did he, if you want me to call him, I can call him live. So you let me know. And it can be an example for this. LaShawn said, caught him live, ain't it? Why can't I see tripping? Okay. Who is Troy? Okay. Shani, you got that. All right. I would like to ask them they went and take it out the market if you both come up with a number that works. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even seen the Facebook. Okay. I would ask them if they are willing to take it off the market if you both come up with a number. That's if it's on the market, LaShawn. But I wouldn't ever ask anybody to take it off the market because that's violating that contract with the agent. I don't know who Troy is, LaShawn. And then back to DD. Then I said, okay, girl, you probably can sell water to a whale. I probably could, LaShawn. So, all right, Didi. So I want you to get with me tonight, and you let me know. Send me their information. Just send me your number on Facebook. I'm gonna hop on a call with you tomorrow. Let me know your availability tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't even see the stuff, honey. So send inbox me your number on Facebook, and then we're gonna talk. All right. And then what I'm gonna do, y'all? I'm gonna go live on a Facebook group on tomorrow morning probably. And so around about 11ish, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna call the seller live. Okay. I'm gonna pray to God they answer. And then we're gonna do it live. Okay. So if you want to tune in, just know around 11ish, I'm gonna call them and we're gonna do it live. Okay. All right. So after they give you an offer, they say, I can come this close. All right. Sounds great. All right. Thanks for that. Let me get back with my team and see if that will work. All right. So if you brand spanking new and you get stuck at this point, because you look back, you come back, you get out the phone, right? You look at your notes, you see that you can only offer them, 40,000, but they want 60, and they say they can only come down to 50, but you can only offer them 40. Then and you get stuck there, you need to be reaching out to me so that we can figure out what we need to do next. And I think what I'm gonna do is every time y'all reach out to me, I'm gonna go live in the Facebook group, and then I'm gonna call them for them. Is that what y'all want? Okay, Didi, sounds good. Would that be good for y'all? Every time y'all get stuck, we're gonna go live in the group. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm under 12, but so it's ahead to this. Okay, great. So bring me problems. Bring me problems. Go out there and get stuck. All right. So we good on that. All right. So you ended at that. So you say, let me get back with my team and see if that will work. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you have a blessed Monday. And then that's that. So if you get stuck or if the number makes sense, then you call them back and say, okay, after I talked, not today though, not. So let me do this because I got to make sure y'all get it. If the number makes sense, then you call them back tomorrow and accept the offer. Okay? Then y'all need to be getting paperwork together. Okay? If the number doesn't make sense and you get stuck, then you need to reach out to Mashika. All right? And then I'm gonna call live on a Facebook group and we'll have a conversation. And then I'm gonna call live on a Facebook group. Okay? All right, does that make sense to everybody? Uh-oh, girl. Let me exit out this Facebook. Y'all don't call Didi. LaShawn, lay it down. You just have self-control over that gangster. That's it. All right, so everybody with me? Y'all let me know. All right. And so let's talk about what happens when they don't answer. If they don't answer, we leave a voicemail. If they say their name on the voicemail message, you send them a text. So I over time I got my text different. So I say, hey, I just say their name, hey Bill, and see what they say. If they say who or you got the wrong number, I might say, hey Bill, how are you? And that gets them their attention because they don't know who texted them. Somebody might have got a new number. Okay, hey Bill, how are you? And then they just say, who, or you got the wrong number, then you got the wrong number. If they say, I'm good, who is this? Then you let them know. You say, hey, my name is Mashika. I was reaching out to see if you had any interest. Interest. Y'all help me spell any interest in selling your property at the address, okay? Then y'all have the conversation. And then if they say yes, when would be a good time for us to hop on a call? Okay? Well, they may call you. They may say, never, whatever the case may be. Then you act accordingly. And then you schedule a call. Okay? You call them, and then you go over 4 pillars. Okay? Call and go over 4 pillars. And then you go back to this slide right here. Okay? Go over the 4 pillars. Then you get to comping. Then you set up another call. Okay? All right. And so the best thing for you to do as far as when you go back to submit them the offer is as you in your call, hey, what would be a good time of day? So if when we reach out to you in about 24 to 48 hours, what would be a good time of day? That way I know I'll catch you. And then they may say morning, afternoons, or give you a time like after 1. And then you put that down in your notes so that you know at that time you need to be calling them back. Okay? So call and go over the 4 pillars and then schedule offer call. Okay? Alrighty. And then, so, what if they didn't answer my text? So, no call back from the seller or answer or reply to text. Then the next day, all right, so the next day you call them back again and you start the process all over if they did not answer. Okay, so say for instance, they still didn't answer none of it. All right, so day 3, you're going to call them at a different time of day. So say if you call them at 10 a.m. that day, you want to call them again about after 5. Okay? and then see if that works for the next 2 days. So then try that for 2 more days. All right. So if that doesn't work, then it's time to switch our marketing strategy. And so then we'll go to mail. So if all else fails, mail them to their mailing address. Okay? Got that? You mail them to their mailing address. If all else fails, mail them to their mailing address. All right? And then you keep on. And so after a week goes by, since you mail them, then you need to because we're gonna have to talk about them. And so I feel like you guys should be able to get through the 50 leads or the 50 prospects. I'm sorry, the 50 prospects in maybe about 2 weeks, depending on your schedule. But if you got open availability, you should be able to get through them in about 7 days. Okay, if you limited on your availability, maybe 2 weeks, and then probably about the 3rd week in, we'll talk about what to do next if you couldn't reach those people. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? All right. Do I got any questions? All right. LaShawn with me. Kayla with me. Why this camera making me look like I'm large? All right. Didi, it depends on what you're doing. Okay. So if you Didi, let me put Didi question on here. Didi says it's necessary to have both batch leads and prop stream. So it depends on what you're doing. Now, if you use a prop stream because you like prop streams list better, keep prop stream. Okay. If you are using batch for their texting, like you have the whole subscription with them and you using them for the list stacking, for the texting, for the dialer and all that kind of stuff, then you need to you can keep them. Okay. Her next question was, should I cancel prop stream? Yes. After you pull your list and you got your 50, just go ahead, use your monthly limit. So use it up, okay? And cancel it. Because that'll be enough data for you for a while. Because we, like I said, we only focus on our 50. Once we exhaust that 50, then we add to our list. Okay. So anybody who got prop stream, you need to exhaust your limit for that month, cancel it. And then I'll let you guys know when to get it back if necessary. Okay. Because you're spending money and you're not using the money because, one, you're not touching all your prospects. I mean, raise your hand in the chat or put some in the chat, say me, if you don't call every single prospect on these lists that you don't pull. You're welcome, Didi. Honey, why is it raining? Do I get anything outside that can get wet? I don't think so. All right, I don't hear no noise in the chat. So raise your hand or say me if you have ever called every single prospect on all the lists that you don't pull. I'm gonna help y'all. Me. Yes, Kayla, you have to skip trace them first. And so let me touch on this because I don't know how I'm delivering about these apps and stuff like that, but if I give y'all an app to use or I tell y'all, my personal way of doing things, you don't have to stick to that. Okay. If it doesn't float your boat, don't do it. So a lot of people be saying that TrueFinder hadn't been working for them or it's taking them too long to skip trace them. Use Batch if you already got it. If you already got a skip tracing that you use that. You don't have to use TrueFinder. The point of this is to teach you how to do it, for free or at low cost. And so with that, I'm helping you do the free method for somebody who don't have the means to use prop stream, or use the deal machine, or use batch, whatever case it may be. But since we're doing 50, if you do 50, it should be no more than about $5 on batch skip tracing. Okay, so 50 times about 10 cents, yeah, $5 should get you right on 50. And then when you get your next $5, you can skip 50 more. All right. Does that make sense to everybody? So please don't get caught up on the apps and the tools I'm telling you to use. If you've already had something going already, all I'm advising you to do is cancel stuff once you're not using it no more. So when I say that we only using 50, you don't pull thousands of lists and you got plenty of data. Don't worry about it. The only thing you should really be keeping up is your skip tracing, and that's it. If you want to use a CRM, okay, that's it. Other than that, you shouldn't be having all these apps rolling. And if you want to use a dollar, you shouldn't be having all these apps rolling. Now, if you got money, hey, do your thing or whatever. So, say for instance, you don't want to go to the county. You rather get it faster than spend your money, get your subscriptions and stuff, get your dollar and stuff. That's what you want to do, and do your thing. I'm not against it at all. I'm just saying, if you want to keep money in your pocket, you don't got money in your pocket and you're really trying to stretch a dollar, then these are the kind of ways you could have. These are the budget friendly ways that you can take advantage of, so that you're one, not using up all your eggs in the basket, okay? Because them eggs need to last for a while. So if you have a system that's working for you already, it's okay, and you have the necessary means, then go for it. Go for it. LaShawn says she haven't called a single person. LaShawn, how many apps you done canceled since I talked on Friday? So I would say, if you've been in this for a while, you got list on list, then cancel everything. Okay? Cancel it, because you don't need to keep spending money, and you're not really making no money off of the money that you're putting in. And plus, you got enough data. Why are you steady pulling the list day in, day out, for your VAs to call? You don't need to. I will recycle those same lists through them VAs. Because guess what? You made a call to call the people on a bad day, or whatever the case may be, and they don't even want to talk. But your VA said they're not interested, and they don't put them to the side when they really got a problem. So how would you know unless you exhausted everything? And you should be using in multiple marketing methods at once, so that you can see how you're hitting. Good, LaShawn, I'm proud of you. How you're hitting these people, so you'll know, okay, for my specific market, cold calling, I'm getting people. But when I say direct mail, I'm not hearing nothing. I'm getting crickets, okay? And so that way, it'll stretch your marketing budget, and you don't have to worry about dumping money into one specific marketing technique that doesn't even work for your market. And so over here, like I told you, in South Carolina, we got an older population. They respond better to direct mail than they do texting. You may be in the Atlanta market or Phoenix, whereas younger people they respond to text all day long. So that works for your market. So you have to figure out what works for your market and what doesn't. Okay. Now, as far as texting is concerned, I caution you on Google Voice, and that's why I'm sticking you guys at 50. Because if you send too many texts on Google Voice, they'll shut you down. All right. So if you have the means to do bulk texting, then I say set you a budget very, very low. Okay, whatever you can afford, and text with that. And then other people, they have gotten like other lines. So say for instance, you got an iPhone or something, you can get another number. You can text from your computer or your Mac or however that works. I don't know, because I'm allergic to iPhones. But whatever that works, however that works for you, you can do it that way as well. Or you can get a whole nother phone and hand text off of that. And of course, they ain't gonna shut you down for that. Okay. But the thing that we went into with a lot of these texts and platforms is that the laws get much, much stricter. Okay, so the platform may be shut down for a couple of days and you can't text, because they got different laws that they got to figure out. And so if I were you, I'd make cold calling, direct mail, maybe PPC if I can afford it, my best friend, and try to steer clear of texting as much as I can, unless I'm doing one-on-one texting, okay, or one-off text where I'm not doing bulk at one time. Does that make sense? Yes, Kayla, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, Team Samsung for sure. But good, I'm calling those 30 numbers. And so, what service did you use to skip tracing? Because it might be your data. So for the ones that's out of service, I'll just scratch them off my list and then call back the ones who went to voicemail, especially if their name was set on the voicemail. That's good. Y'all celebrate Kayla in the comments. 30 calls? Yes. And celebrate Didi too for calling her person and making an offer. Celebrate LaShawn for firing her VA. Celebrate Nori for getting her 50 properties. Celebrate Summer for getting her 30 properties. Celebrate Denise for getting her 22 properties. Celebrate LaShawn for getting her 50 properties. Y'all got to celebrate each other. All right. Any questions? We got through this way faster than I thought I would. Way faster. Because let me see this quick. That's right, LaShawn. The delay is not denied. LaShawn, no. If you got badge, you could just use it. And you say you didn't like it, so just skip trace it on what am I trying to say? On badge. Yes, Summer. What's your question? Summer, I'm gonna need you to just put your question in the chat. Just stop saying I got a question. I'll be sitting here for about 5 minutes waiting on the next status pop up. My nerves be bad. All right, so tomorrow, no, LaShawn, it's not free to skip on badge. It's just 10 cents per record at minimum. Let me check out Facebook posts. Okay. So still just 3 people on the post I post. If you're interested in me getting you set up with people, let me know. All right, so like told you that it needed light rehab and ain't needed much more. Oh, have you ever heard us tell a lie about the condition of the property? Girl, all the time. Let me tell y'all about an experience I had, okay? So this is one of the contracts. I only and in my whole set of life, I only locked up 2 contracts too high, okay? Both of the times they was emotional, okay? So let me tell you. So went to this property. It was a duplex. The guy told me that, didn't need much, everything was good. Okay. Cool. So I get to the property. I want to say I had it under contract I want to say I verbally agreed to the number or something like that, but I remember we signing the contract on site. Yeah, I think that's how it went. And so I tried to come down on price after I seen it, and I should have just walked away, but I didn't. Okay, emotional. All right, so he said that yes, it was fine. So we go to the first side. You know that's when they really trying to butter you up when they take you to the good side. Okay, so went to the first side, and the property was good. You could tell he just recently renovated. He had just got a tenant in there. All right, boom. We go to the other side, and these people. Now he kept saying they've been long-term tenants. They've been long-term. When they say that, you better know that you're gonna need at least $20,000 worth of work in that property. That should be your minimum. We get to the property. You know what? Do I? What would them pictures be? I might do y'all one even better. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because a picture is worth 1,000 words, y'all. I think those are in my Dropbox. Be good to me, Dropbox. Be good to me. I probably just need to go ahead and put it up on this computer right here. Jolie's on my Dropbox. All right, let me see if I can pull them up for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. There we go. Let me know. All right, here we go, y'all. So let me share my screen right quick. Share my screen, huh? All right, here we go. Y'all let me know if y'all can see these pictures. Can y'all see? Okay, let me go. All right. All right. Thanks, Summer. All right. So you see this side, it ain't bad. The flow is good. You got a little dip in the flow right here, but it's good. Ain't that bad. Look like they wash machine and dry been going too heavy. But cabinets and stuff is good. Dishwasher can use some lighting up and stuff. A little paint on the cabinets. Not too shabby. Flow is all right. Bathroom, probably redo the floor in there, but ultimately it's fine. It's their living room, the outside, need some roof work, that kind of thing. All right, this is the second side now. You already know. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. So she ain't got nothing on the back of her side, okay? Window, when blinds toe up and everything. Got all this junk on the back. All right. More roof damage, more roof damage. Show me the inside. Roof damage. All right, this the other side. This other side of the floor, it's all good. Wow, it's a lot of clutter going on and stuff. This they bathroom. Y'all forgive me, I ain't take the best picture. Where this house is situated. All right, so you go in. Now you kind of see it. They walls kind of looking like a little bit of black. Now maybe they were smoking up in the house, okay? These floors, they look so, they just need to be done, okay? Dresser, it can't take no more. They got stuff everywhere. Hey, y'all see this black smut on the door handle, door post or whatever. See, when my picture started getting blurry, I was ready to get up out of there. Okay, so again, while you can see it, they little flows. Bathroom got the cat litter in the bathroom, y'all. Hit the kitchen floor. Okay, kitchen floor just toe up. It just been wiped on so much they been just cooking their heart out on this floor. Right? Told her. Now he told me it was fine. He said, look, jail like the other side. Okay, cool. Got it. Was you sitting out your good eye or your bad eye? So cabinets just need to be repainted and everything. Look at the door. Look at the door, y'all. They need to be redone. All this just need to be redone. Like she just needed a new kitchen. Okay. Stuff everywhere. Don't got enough space to put stuff. Is this all my pictures? I think so. Let me look in there. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I think that's it, y'all. Let me look on here again. Excuse me for all this yawning, honey. That rain be coming. I don't know how to act. Let me see. Open up my Dropbox again. Make sure that was everything. Yep. So did that answer your question, Summer? That was everything. So please, y'all, when you first go in this thing and you do your appointments, Go on every single appointment. Okay, please. Because these people will lie. They would just lie to you. Let me see if I got the other house on here. So please go. Don't tell them no number. Don't tell them nothing. You say, okay, I would like to take a look at the property to see what I'm getting myself into so that I make sure that my offer is, legit. I don't want to just give you no number. I ain't never seen the property. The roof might be caving in. Not saying that you would lie to me like that, but I'm just saying for my own purpose, I would like to go. All right. This is Colonial Drive. That's right. I'm going to show y'all this one. And y'all see, I might need to start showing y'all some of the picture, honey, because y'all know how bad I'll be when I be going to the property. Some of this stuff just be so nasty, honey. So another blue run, I was ready to get out. And it was dark in here too. So, honey, I don't know what happened to the wall, but it happened. I don't know what happened to the carpet, but it happened. Okay. So definitely paint. This was pretty much a full gut. This is their bathroom. Bathroom just tore up from the floor up. I don't know what kind of flow job they was trying to do, but it didn't work out. That tub had been just used. It was just really used. They got their use out that tub. Hot water heater right in the bathroom. Some storage and stuff. Full rehab on the bathroom. This was the kitchen. Let me see if I got that thing. I don't know. I'm gonna show you. Kitchen didn't need to be redone. They were that double ovens, y'all, honey. Double ovens. Y'all better get y'all some. If you want to get it like this, it's up to y'all. Y'all see this? What is this, y'all? Tell me what this is. Let me pull up the whole stream, y'all, so y'all can let me know. Tell me what that is, y'all. In the ceiling. What it is? What it is? Tell me. If you know, you know. What is this pipe, y'all? What is this pipe for? Y'all might not. They're right now where the poop go. All right. Now, mind you, we still in the kitchen. We is in the kitchen. This is over the kitchen sink in the kitchen. Okay. So when I'm cooking my filet mignon, I gotta smell the poop come through the pipe. If somebody done blew the bathroom up. All right, right in the kitchen. Okay, floor, so for the floor up. Walls, it just needed a full gut. So this was like a living room, dining area. Rip away that carpet, redo the paint. They just was having stuff everywhere. So somebody tried to lay carpet over the tile, ain't work out too well. And the ceiling falling apart, you know, window unit. So they had a unit, a HVAC unit sitting outside, but it wasn't hooked up. Okay, this was a walk-in closet. You know, I don't know what this was for, where it was going, but it had a mission. All right, another bedroom, HVAC, bathroom. Was it? I think it was a whole bathroom, honey. It said, "Please wash and dry your hands. Thank you." That was the least of their words with this little clip on him trying to hold the thing closed. You know, didn't really clean their toilet much. This was, I think it was like a joining room. So y'all know some of them houses they had the door where you close it, but it's a whole other room on the other side. So you keep the door locked if you don't want nobody busted up in you. So this was that carpet. They put carpet on carpet on the carpet on carpet on carpet in here. Y'all see this? This is what you call patchwork. Okay. Patchwork. Ooh, kind of the exhaust pipe. I wish it was the exhaust pipe. Carpet on carpet up in here. Another little closet. The bed is having a hard time with the microwave. And I was ready to go. And this was the hallway for the stairs. That rail was so long, honey. I mean, I think they built this house for midgets or something. Because, honey, I couldn't even touch the rail going down. Another little heating or cooling system. It's the porch. They had a beautiful porch. Oh, I think tomorrow I'm gonna go by there and I'm gonna show y'all what they did to this house. But somebody ended up buying it. And they had a little porch on the outside where you can walk in. This is it right here. They're trying to make it a covered porch. And that's it for that one. I think it was 35.7. Claudia. Y'all, when I tell y'all they had worked some wonders on this house, honey. Ooh, I can see it. That means they didn't went by recently. This what the house look like now, y'all. Y'all see that? This what the house look like. Let me see if I got the outside of that house. Honey, why I ain't got the outside of the house, y'all? I don't know, but there it is. So the outside, I think, didn't I show y'all the outside? I felt like I did. Hold on, y'all. Stop sharing. Let me see. Because I know I got some pictures of the outside. And so one day, I'm going to go by there and I'm going to tell them to let me on the inside. I'm going to make a video. Yeah, I don't got no, because I think what it was the bushes was in front of it real heavy. So I don't have I don't got a inside, I mean the outside. And if I do, it's probably in my phone somewhere. But yeah, so this is the house now, honey. You couldn't even tell the house was sitting there like that. And I swear they had to tear that thing right on down. Because as you can see, they got the new post on and everything. New windows. Like, they really put some energy into this. I think they redid the roof and everything. And this is probably the best house on the block. Okay? The best. They done did the yard and stuff. Like, all this was just bush. You couldn't even see the house. Or whatever. And they got a big yard, so big side yard, big backyard. Like, it was a good property, and it was a 2-bedroom. So I think if I'm remembering correctly, it was a 4-2. Then it had a den, a living room, a kitchen, and then that outside covered porch. So they did a good job. But I'm gonna go in there and go on the inside and see if I can get a video of it. But yeah, so those was my only two contracts that I locked up high, and it was purely of emotional, just jumping to the gun, trying to get something on the contract, and the rehab was way underestimated as to what could be done. But as you can see, it's a buy for everything. Let me see if that duplex on my grave sold. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if it's sold. 300 my grave. Yep, they sold it. Back in July last year, they sold it for 92,000. Looked like he tried to list it on the market in 2019, but I reached out to him in 2020, so it took him about a year to sell it for 92,000. I don't know if he did work to it or not, because I know he was working on the roof at the time, and so that was that. Some say, yuck, yeah, girl. So please be mindful when you light these contracts up. Get some good pictures and stuff. Go to the appointments, look around, and really come up with evidence to support your offer as far as the condition is concerned. Okay? Please, please, please. And don't be emotional. Don't even take a contract with you. Please don't. Because you're going to be tempted to get it signed. I'm speaking from experience. So what I'm gonna do for y'all is probably I gotta find these contracts. I was supposed to find one for somebody before, but I'm gonna go and find them to see what I had locked them up for and compare it to what they sold now. Cause Colonial, here it is. This is what the inside looked like. But whoever took these pictures was terrible too. I think it was they probably had some sitting on their phone. But let me show y'all the outside of what it looked like. All right, so this Colonial Drive. This is what the outside had looked like. And the outside red. And also, they had the addition. And when you walked up on it, you could tell that they had did it. I can't remember where the point of it was. But yeah, so this is what the outside looked like. So they took all these fence off. They took these down because you see on the other side it was like that new wood. So they put new posts up because all this was leaning. And then they took this fence down and stuff like that. And so they painted it and everything. But it was a very good house, and because of the neighborhood that it was in, it just didn't support the ARV that I was, trying to pitch to people. So everybody was scared, one, because of how much work was needed, and then two, because there wasn't enough comps to satisfy the ARV I had came up with. So the offer was way too high. But somebody bought it for 50,000 back in 2020. Okay. So I'm going to find my contracts on this and let y'all know. Yep, so they bought it off the market, and they probably was able to get financing on it, so it worked out. So I'm gonna see what I had locked it up for, and then I'll let y'all know tomorrow. Alrighty. Any more questions? So who ready to start their first marketing campaign tomorrow? That's right, Nori. Anybody else? Who else starting with Nori? And if you're not in the accountability group for the marketing and you want to be, let me know so I can add you in there. You're welcome, Ashley. All right, DD. That's what I'm talking about. And the saying actually that's in the industry is sellers lie, buyers are worse. Okay? So what that means is just expect all sellers to lie. One, because of pride. One, two, because they're trying to protect their situation that they have. Don't really want to give too much information. They may be embarrassed, whatever the case may be. But expect some kind of lie to come up, even if they really don't mean to lie. But in our eyes, it will be a lot. And then buyers, honey, you see when you deal with buyers, because a lot of people can try to bamboozle you on your price, and that's why you got to be firm, in your price on what you're trying to do. What's the question, Facebook user? DD, dealing with a buyer is much easier than dealing with the seller. Why are you nervous to deal with the buyer? What's the question, Facebook user? All right, Kayla, I'll add you. I have Facebook up for this time. Y'all, I ain't know that y'all was ready for the call at 6, because when I asked earlier today, y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all act like y'all needed some more time, so that's why I ain't put it on. But if y'all gonna be ready tomorrow, then let me know. All right, Kayla, I just added you. Hey, Jess. She said she found a house, but it looks like it needs to be fully demolished. Should I still try to wholesale it? Yes, girl, of course. You can wholesale land. Why you want in the wholesale some kind of structure? You got a picture of it? So DD is more nervous to deal with a buyer than the seller because they know what they are doing and talking about. And I'm new, so I guess kind of intimidating. I don't know what questions they are going to throw at me. Girl, listen, let me tell you. In this industry, you're gonna run into a lot of people who, like that scenario I gave y'all with Mrs. Johnson about that property, about tenants being behind and being over leveraged on rehabs, and not having no cash reserves. That's real. And it may be their fifth or sixth, seventh property, but they either wasn't taught right, or they're buying wrong, or too fast. And so with that, Didi, it's a lot of investors out here that's making a lot of mistakes, and it's a lot of new people just like you're new. Okay. So the thing about that is you gotta, walk into the room like you know what you're talking about, because you do. And knowing that you have, a backup in the back, your accountability group, Coach Collab, who's ready to help you at any means necessary. And so as far as just dealing with the buyer, you just want to make sure that you have all kind of information available to them, and be able to have thick skin, because there's a lot of nasty buyers out there. Let me show y'all something that I ran into today that really just got under my skin, honey. Here you go. All right. So let me encourage y'all right now. Never ever post your deal in a Facebook group for your market, for buyers, a wholesaling group, nothing. You need to build you out of real buyers list. I'm not talking about just going in Facebook and collecting people emails. I'm talking about actually making connections with people, talking to them over the phone if they will. And that's another thing. If your buyer isn't willing to talk to you over the phone, if they're not willing to answer your questions and things of that nature, put them at the bottom of your list. Because at the end of the day, we shouldn't be in an industry where you feeling like, oh, they got authority over you or dominion over you because, you need them. No, you don't. You're bringing them the deal. So if they want it, then they're going to have to do what they have to do to get it. All right, so the way I'm reconstructing my bias list is one, if you answer all my questions, we able to talk on the phone. You know, we got a good relationship. You reaching out to me for deals, you at the top of the list. Okay. You don't want to answer my questions. You don't want to get on the phone. You feel like you're too busy for me. Oh, you getting at the bottom. Why? Because I know what kind of people I want to deal with. So I'm not going to be just sending deals to people and I'm never hearing from you. For what? That's a waste of my time. So the people that I know that are responsive, they know what they want, they know what they're looking for, they don't have this very general criteria just to keep my deals coming to them. Nah. To make it seem like they're doing something? Nah. We not doing business together. Okay? So this is something I seen today. He posted this in a group. He said his first mistake was he didn't really estimate the rehab, which I feel like if your buyer is asking you that, they really shouldn't be doing it. Especially he got 17 pictures here. Do your own rehab. Okay, so it's a lot of people that, you know, ask you 1,001 questions and you ain't got to really deal with that. Okay, so his first mistake was saying that the comps was from 145,000 to 390,000. Okay, he didn't put no ARV. He just put comps, and so that lets you know off the rip he very brand spanking new. All right, so let's look at the pictures. Look like somebody came through here and gutted it for whatever reason, and it's been sitting like this for quite some time. So that would be my first question, like, why has it been sitting for so long? So much so that nobody really care about it. I mean, he probably not the first person that had it on the contract. All right, so that's his pictures. He ain't really got a whole lot on the inside, but he got a little something, something. All right, so let's look at the comments. So you got 1, 2 people say that they seen my message. So clearly they're interested in it. So this guy, he said, this is a flood zone. Could have saved 2 minutes of my life comping this if you would have disclosed. So me, I'm like, hold on, baby. First of all, you said 2 minutes. Why didn't you, check this? Why I gotta disclose this? That ain't my problem. That's yours. That's something you want to know about. I don't care about that. Because it's people that buy. Somebody had to buy this house before, right? Somebody had to buy it. I mean, that's like saying New Orleans is the flood zone. Okay, the whole New Orleans has been flooded time and time again. But guess what? People rebuilding communities and they still living there. So don't come at me with that. Don't. Okay. So here the other people come on a bandwagon and they laughing at them and stuff like that. 5 laughs, 5 likes, right? So he said, not only that, it's quite possible that there's damage left from the 2015 flood of the watershed behind it. That's a long time for water damage. All right, so whoever in Columbia, tell me, when we had that flood back in 2015, what part of town got hit the most as far as damage? Didi, go back and get a picture tomorrow if you can. LaShawn, what part of Columbia got hit the worst? Ashley, what part of Columbia got hit the most with that flood that we had a couple years ago? Oh, okay. Well, let me help y'all. So pretty much Broad River and Forest Acres did get hit the most. Okay. Now, a lot of apartment complexes got hit bad on Broad River, and that's because they was just in a flood zone. But guess what? They didn't tear the apartments down and leave them down. They rebuilt them. Okay? And they're still in the same flood zone. So for him to say that, is it accurate? Yes, but do your own due diligence, because this ain't something that's going to steer people away from buying this property. That's just you. Okay, so for you to take 2 more minutes to type this unnecessary comment out was a waste of time. Okay, And so he was saying that it's water damage and stuff, but hey, I mean, we see these trucks right around talking about flood damage and stuff like that. It's stuff that you can do, like raise the house or whatever the case may be to help your case. So here she go talking about something. Thank you for saving me the time. It is. That's how you can tell who's legit with integrity and who's not. This really put fire in me because first of all, ding ding ding, is your brain clicking or not? Because clearly this is a new person. Okay, the best thing you could have did for them to say, you know what, in the future, could you please, let us know if it's in a flood zone or not? Okay. Why you want to say that somebody lying or don't got integrity because they didn't know to disclose that? You must be the one who ain't legit and don't got integrity. Like, get out your feelings. This ain't about feelings, okay? So I say, looks like someone in trouble. See this more and more these days. What you seeing, honey? What you seeing? Somebody trying to make a living? So here the guy come back. A flood in this area happens once every 1,000 years or 100 years or so. A flood isn't happening in this area again no time soon. Ain't that's what they say in the little almanac or whatever it's called? Like, we ain't seen no flood since then. And so here's somebody called with actual logic. The price of flood insurance for everybody is usually too much for flippers to look at any flood zone properties. I had to learn this the hard way too, unfortunately, but now it's something you can know to look at for the future. All right. Ooh, I was like, you know what? Thank God somebody came on here and just said, educated the person versus being nasty and petty. We don't need all that, okay? So then he even gave him a link to the FEMA site where you could check out the properties, check out the property's flood status so that you can know before you make an offer, okay? So I'm gonna give y'all this link in the chat. All right. And so here I go. Thank you for being helpful because my flesh was like, you know what? Get them all. But the Lord said, no, you won't. Don't even waste your energy, girl. And so I said, thank you for being helpful. So here he go. Small piece of advice. If comps are 145 to 390, then they are not all comps. Comps is short for comparable, and comparable houses will be much closer together in value. Okay, that's pretty loaded. So have we not seen, okay, so I said apples to apples, right? So remember when we was looking at Easley, y'all, and we seen some houses that was going for about 20, 30, and then we saw some, no, not even Easley. All right, Nor, is you here, Nor? Say you here. Remember when we was coming to that property in Washington, right? And we went down a little bit, and we saw houses that was going for 5, and then we saw houses that was going for 3. Y'all remember that? You right. It's not hard to be kind. They was bullying him, Ashley. But guess what? He knew. You know what? I ain't even finna take these. It's a buy out here. Because if that would have let him stop, he could have deleted his post. But guess what? He left it up there for somebody else to come and, purchase probably purchase his property. All right, Didi, remember. Okay, were those not similar houses? Were those not apples to apples? Because what he said, that comment just didn't make no sense at all. Like, what? Now, if he would have said yes for your ARV or whatever, then yeah, I could agree with that. But not for your comps. Come on now. Child. Who laughed at this? I think that's my guy. But yeah, so come on, man. So this is what happens when you post your stuff in the Facebook group. Don't do that. And like these people right here, child, I would never send them a deal. Ever. Like y'all ain't even got the common sense. So Didi, let this be a lesson to you that everybody ain't got smarts. Everybody ain't got common sense. So don't be afraid to talk to anybody, okay? Because more than likely you know more than them. And that's just keeping it real. So I encourage y'all to go in confidence really do your due diligence when you're dealing with buyers and talk to buyers. Like Denise, when I tell you about Shane and I tell you that he good, it's because you don't had conversation with him. You don't talk to Shane. Okay. So talk to your buyers. They invite you out to their properties to see their properties and stuff like that. They tell you their criteria. If they're answering your questions, if you have an open relationship with your buyer, that's what you need to want. And it don't take a whole buyers list of 100+ buyers to, just say you emailing somebody. No, you can have about 4 or 5 good ones that that's gonna pick up stuff. If you got that criteria down pat and you marketing in the right area, you don't got it for the right price. That's all you need. That's all you need. So I think that's gonna be your homework tonight. Go out tomorrow and find four or five. Let me say five good buyers. 5. That means you need to have 5 phone conversations with people. You say, you know what? I may be different than what you used to. I may be different than what you used to, but I would love to get on a phone conversation with you so that we can talk about this, because I want to make sure that I have your criteria down pat, and I'm not wasting your time with you analyzing deals that you never gonna buy because they don't fit your criteria and they're not what you need for your business model. So could we please hop on the phone? I'm gonna show y'all something. Yeah, my dang on inbox is too messy, honey. Can y'all say too messy in the comment? I don't even remember him. Here you go. All right. Y'all look at this. Y'all don't be all up in my business either when I share this. Thank you so much. All right, y'all look at this. Thank you, Didi. That's definitely how I said it. All right, so this was me talking to a buyer, okay, a potential buyer. So, let's see. Do you have a relationship with the seller? I do. Gotta make sense. So I asked him, okay, because the deal I sent him didn't work. All right, prime example. Why am I sending you stuff that don't work for you? So I said, what kind of properties are you currently on the market for? And so I asked about the previous property when he bought on terms, and he told me that the pool was a deal breaker. Okay, cool. I forgot about that. So I said, are you looking for more flips or holds? He said holds. But the reality is that most people's flips can be my holds. Well, duh. So I told him, well, duh. What markets are you looking to have your holds in? He said pretty much anywhere in the upstate if the deal makes sense. Okay, cool. So I said, how much net cash flow are you looking for on your holds? Every deal is different. On a bunch of properties, no hard set rules. I'm very active as a buyer. Red flag number 1. Why? Because yes, every deal is different, but if you have a criteria, especially as a buy and hold investor, I'm not going to take no property that's cash flowing me $0. And that's probably what I should have asked him. So are you okay with a property cash flowing you $0? And then just let me know, because I'll send you all my $0 properties. All right? But I didn't. Moving right along. I didn't want to be that petty. The Lord is working on my petty spirit. Okay? So I kind of asked it. I said, okay, great. So just send you everything, pretty much. Target sign. Got it. Any other deal breakers other than the pools? Not really. A lot is based on a come up of gut feeling and math. Red flag number 2. So you buying emotionally, and whatever kind of math are you doing? Is you doing the normal 70% rule minus repairs, whatever the case may be. So I said, understood. Do you have a max rehab amount? And then he said if he want to hold it for 20 years. He said, no, the deal makes sense, no problem. I have done 100% rehab. So I don't know what makes sense to you on the deal yet. Why? Because you ain't told me. Okay. So then I asked him, I said, well, what make you not want to own it for 20,000 a year? Y'all see, he ain't answer me. All right, got it. So what's the best way to send you deals? He sent me his email. I said, got it. All right, Nick. I'll be in touch because at this point I'm just done. So then I come back. I said, are you interested in buying the phones? Because I was filling in my little Google shit. He said, prefer single family over everything. This how you know he getting bothered. Just send me all deals / contracts you have. Much easier that way. That's not much easier on me because I'm wasting time sending you stuff that you're never gonna buy. So if I would have sent you a mobile home park, a mobile home, a commercial, multi-family, small multi-family, condos and land, you ain't buying none of that. But I'm steady sending emails to you when I should be sending that email to somebody else. I value my time. And then I said, what zip codes do you not touch? So then he tell me right here, y'all. Let me take this out. Oh, I can't. Can y'all see this? Too many questions. Hi. Oh, you funny. Laugh at you. Just send me all deals / contracts you get, similar to other wholesalers. Baby, I'm not like other wholesalers, okay? If it's solid, I'll pounce on it. Got it. LOL, got it. Because now you just hilarious to me. So if you're dealing with somebody like this, I'd send him all my leftovers, like for real. Because we're not going to sit here and you just never respond to my email because that's what you'll see happen or whatever when you're dealing with people. They don't respond to your email. You never hear from them, but they say they're a real buyer. How? You ain't never bought nothing from me. And I know I've been sending good deals. Why? Because other people buying them up. What you on my buyers list for? Why? So I'm telling you, that's your homework. Have conversations with 5 buyers on the phone. Okay, let them know. Say, hey, I'm expanding my buyers list. I'm looking to add, more buyers to my list. And I was just wondering if we could chat possibly on the phone about your criteria, what you're looking for, and what your goals are this year with your real estate business. Okay, like Denise, are you out here? And I want y'all to know investors got problems too. Okay. So when you see tired landlord as a list type, guess what kind of people them is? Investors. They got problems. They don't make the best decisions all the time. Some, this is how you deal with them. You say wholesalers posing as buyers. You say, send me the last property you bought. Okay, then you're gonna look up the deed and see where they bought it at. Okay, Denise, I wish we would have recorded me and Shane conversation because that was juicy and that can help them with that. Y'all want me to call a buyer? Okay, I'm gonna find a buyer to call for y'all tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, Denise. Shane was pretty cool. So if you get people like Shane, Denise, you know you in the right ballpark. You ain't getting people that's hitting like Shane, leave them be. Put them at the bottom. Not saying that they're not worth putting on your list, just put them at the bottom. Okay? Because you want to have good quality relationships with people so that you're making good quality money from good quality deals. Okay? I need one of y'all to come do my eyebrows because I know y'all know how to do them. And this one seems like it's just doing something real interesting. And I keep trying to rub it down. I don't know if y'all noticing that or not. All right. Y'all got any other questions? We did good tonight. Was this any value? I have another buyer we can call tomorrow. Yes, Denise. All right. So call me tomorrow. No, text me in the morning and then let me know that you ready for me to call on. And then by the 11. So by the 11, I'm gonna call I'm gonna call DD seller and I'm gonna call Denise buyer. And then Didi and Denise. I'm gonna call they sellers and buyers, and then I'll go live so y'all can see the conversation. Yeah, like I said it, so y'all can see the conversation, and then we'll go from there. Okay, that sounds good for everybody. So we'll do that live for y'all. All right, got it. All right, any more question? All right, good. So I'm gonna get with y'all ladies in the morning, and we're gonna discuss some stuff. Summer, I need you to find a seller for me to call because we've been dealing for a while now, and I need us to be doing some stuff together. I need to see your action in action, if that makes sense. So find me somebody to call, okay? Did you skip trace your list yet? That's what I want y'all to do. Everybody on the line, this your homework, okay? Let me make a homework slide because y'all be trying to act like y'all don't remember or I ain't said it, but I got y'all. Homework. All right, homework. So, step one, find five. We ain't gotta yell at them. Hold on. Find five quality buyers. Have conversations with them over the phone. And what you want from them is their criteria, buying criteria, and so this includes their market preference, market or area preference. If they have an average purchase price, if they have a max rehab amount, and the type of properties they want to buy. So this when I say this, I mean like single family homes, condos, that kind of thing. Their exit strategy. So that means, fix and flip, Airbnb, buy and hold. I'm gonna just say regular rental, etc. All right, so that's what you need to get from your buyer. And then step number 2, do lead generation on your 50 list and get one yes for Mashika to call live. All right, so get one yes for Mashika to call. So that means all you're doing is 4 pillars, okay? All right, y'all got that? That makes sense. There's some eye drops. Oh, Summer, you say you ain't skipped trace your list yet? Message me because we setting up a call this week. I ain't playing no more with you at all. Message me, text me. Cause y'all see right now, I gotta be on top of you because you'll just slip through the cracks like oil, like water. So text me. We're gonna set up a call before I go out of town. So remember, guys, this is a 3-day week. So we did tonight, boom. We're gonna do Tuesday night, boom. Wednesday night, boom. I'm gonna bless y'all on y'all marketing journey, and then we're gonna come back Monday and talk about what happened, what did happen. What would work well for you, what didn't work well, that kind of thing. Okay, y'all got me. So tomorrow I'm trying to think because we're supposed to be talking about marketing campaign, but we dug into that. So tomorrow everybody should start cold calling their list. So tonight you need to have a skip trace, you need to have your 50 parked out, peaked out, and then we're gonna cold call it tomorrow. Okay. And so I'm talking to me too. So my cold calling starts tomorrow too. So I'm gonna pick up my 50 and I'm gonna get to calling. And if y'all, we can do the accountability call tomorrow. So I usually do my calling, but between 10 and 1 or 11 and 1 ish to about 2. And so if y'all want me to set up a Google Meet, I'll do that. So let's see. All right, so I'll do 2 of them. So if you can make the one from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., that's fine. Or if y'all need one for like pretty much all day, then I can see if I can do it. I just have to figure out if it's gonna work. So even if I don't set it up and y'all just click on the link and y'all in there together, um, let's do that. Somebody test this for me right quick. Oh no, I don't want these. All right, create a meeting for later. All right, so I'm about to put this in the chat. Somebody click on it and get in the meeting and let me know. What? Click on the first one if it lets you click on it. Let me know if that link is clickable. Or do y'all want better? If you already in the accountability group, I'm gonna put it in there and y'all let me know if this link is if y'all can get in. Just click that first link where it say join meeting. Click this link. Just click that and see if you can get in there. And let me know if somebody in there with you. It gave me a lot of numbers. I don't know what that means, Kyla. No, not that link, not the second link, Kayla. Click the first one. The one where it say to join the video meeting, click this link. Because that one will give you a lot of numbers. So click the other one. And somebody let me know if y'all got in there. All right, Ashley, Didi, LaShawn, I see y'all done seen the message. So y'all let me know if it let you in. Click that first link where it says to join the video meeting, click this link. And let me know if it says you need permission, Summer. Okay. It works, but it says you have to let me in. All right, so let me play with this. Let me do it like this, y'all. Join down. All right. So you in Summer. So let me see if I could say you are. Alright. So you in Summer. So let me see if I could say. let me know if it'll let you do it, okay? So y'all try it again and see if it's requiring you to, if it's asking you for permission or something like that. Cause if I'm gonna have to be in there, then I'm just have to do it at certain times. So y'all try it again and let me know if it just lets you pop in there. It'll let you in some. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna do it by certain times. All right. So, okay, Didi. Thank you, ladies. So we're gonna have to do it by certain times, and I think what I'm gonna have to do, I don't know. Let me think about it this tonight. But I'll be, yeah. Let me think about it tonight, cause my brain is just shutting down right now. Okay. All right, got it, Summer. So I have to figure out, and I probably gotta do some help or something to figure out how y'all can just get in, whenever y'all want to, and then y'all be in there together, even if I'm not available to be in there. Okay. So let me think about what to do and figure it out, and then once I know, then we're gonna try it again and see if y'all can get in. Okay. That sound good. We 5 minutes over, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna pray us out. Y'all let me know if this was some value for y'all. And if y'all ready for y'all marketing campaign, go in the Facebook group and say, you know what, I'm getting the marketing tomorrow. This marketing thing finna pop out tomorrow. Y'all let me know that y'all gonna start y'all marketing campaign tomorrow. And then we'll go from there. But I kind of want y'all to be with each other so that y'all can laugh about hanging up on sellers together and cheer each other on and stuff like that. So I gotta figure this out early in the morning then, I guess. But we gonna get it figured out. All right. So let's pray it out. So thank you, LaShawn Albury. So, all right, let's pray. So, Father God, thank you for this session tonight. It was good. It was great. It was good. It was great. And I thank you for allowing everything to flow. We had no technology issues to get tonight or nothing. I pray that this information is synced to everybody's brain and is computing accordingly so that when they go to, you know, put the information into action in order to implement it, then it'll be easy for them. We won't have no hiccups or anything like that. And I ask that you give them the courage and confidence to reach out for help when they get stuck so that we can work through it together. And I thank you for all the leads that are going to come about from our marketing plan. I thank you for putting us in the direction of the right sellers at the right time and giving us the right words to say, so that we'll know how to flow through the conversation, Lord God. And I ask that you could continue to increase our wisdom so that when we do go through the experience, we know exactly what to do and when to do it and how to do it, Lord God. And so I thank you for increasing us in our knowledge, increasing us in our courage and our confidence, Lord God, so that we can go forth in this journey, with our head held high and our first foot forward, our best foot forward, so that we can produce the results that you should have us to produce according to your will, Lord God. And I thank you in advance for everything that's going to come from it. I thank you for all the contracts that's going to be signed and disposed and closed on, Lord God, ahead of time. And I thank you for all the problems being solved and we working together as a team and really just holding each other accountable to what we say that we're going to do. Whatever we commit to, let us be the truth and let us commit to it, and let us know that everybody's journey is different. So we're in our own lane, and we're not concerned about what everybody else is doing, but what we're doing, what we committed to, and what our goals are for our own personal business, Lord God. So I ask that you just keep us, Lord. You keep our minds together, keep our hearts together. I pray a hedge of protection over it, and that we're connected with the right buyers, so that when we do get these great deals, that they'll be bought up quickly as we lock them up, Lord God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. You're the best, Deshaun. All right, you guys. So that's it for tonight. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and we'll talk about what happened today with the marketing campaign, and we'll deep dive into what's next as far as just a game plan is concerned. So what you guys should do the next day, okay? And then I'll call DD's seller, and I'm gonna call Denise buyer tomorrow around 11. So y'all look forward to that in the Facebook group live. And that's all I got for y'all. I may do it live on YouTube. I don't know. Probably both. I don't know. But either way, be up for it. Be ready for it. All right. So I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Thank you guys.